Hey dudes, I have to get ready for the day, but I also have to rant about something. So Logan freaking Paul. Guys, okay, so I watched Casey's video. It took me literally a billion years because I was so cheesed with Logan, I couldn't even watch. What is happening? I couldn't even watch the whole video without having to take 5 breaks. It took me 5 chunks of the video to get through it because I'm just like, I can't take any more. I just can't take any more. So it took me quite a hot second to actually finish the video because he cheeses me so much. Okay, so I watched the full video. I kind of, well, not necessarily the full video because he made me so mad. I was just like, I don't need this last 30 seconds. But, you know. I don't like Logan Paul, if you can't tell by my voicings. But as I was watching it, I just started not liking him even more. Okay, so let me tell you the base of the video. So basically, Casey NEISTAT was interviewing Logan Paul, and it was about the suicide forest thing, which I was like, that happened 7 months ago. I thought he was off the planet. I thought he was peaced out and was like, yeah, I'm done with all this YouTube stuff. But no, he's still here, and we're still giving him attention. And I give him attention by watching Casey's video, which, shame on me, but you know, gotta spill the tea sometimes. But I was like, I thought this guy was like gone from YouTube, but oh no, he's not. But, okay, and I did hear about his fight, but I just was like, okay, he's done. No one cares about him anymore, so, because he's a freaking idiot. But apparently, he, like, actually still makes YouTube videos, which I don't know how he gets views, but whatever. And watching this video, oh wait, I have to finish what it's about. So they talked about the suicide forest thing. Casey asked him questions. Casey said in the beginning of the video that he didn't feel like he was being harsh enough on Logan, even though I felt like he was. I mean, on some things I think he could have been quite a bit more harsh, but I mean, there was one point when he was like, do you, Casey, do you really believe me? And I was like, oh, it's getting feisty. They're going to have a fight. Runner versus arm humongous person. I think Casey would have won. Okay. I'm sniffling. I don't know why. It's the middle of summer, but okay. I don't want to stab myself. Yay for contacts. So, they were just chatting up a storm, and I wrote down some stuff because I knew I was going to forget. So, let's see, where do I want to start? Okay. Oh yeah, and at the end, they talked about the fight, but then at the end of the suicide forest thing, he was talking about his, like, movie that he's making about himself. So he's making a documentary about himself, about his redemption story, because he said, America wants to hear a redemption story of someone who is winning. You're winning? Like, nobody likes you. I don't know, because I just feel like he's milking the suicide forest even more, you know? It's like, we're over it, fam, you know? I mean, no one's over it, but it's like, we're not gonna, no one wants to give you more attention than you already have. But we also want to hear the tea, so kind of in a little pickle there. But I was so cheesed, I was like, what are you trying to do now? Like, you already have all this money and all this crap. Oh, and he also was like, I'm so hype up getting 5 million views a video. And I'm like, good job. Oh, I just don't like him. Okay, so he also said, oh yeah, he was talking about the suicide forest video, and he said that was, so the video that he posted after the suicide forest video, he said that is what he wanted the suicide forest video to be. So he wanted his laughing and joking around and running through the freaking suicide forest in Japan. Oh yeah, wonder if we're gonna find a freaking dead body in the suicide forest. Yeah, probably. Good idea. Oh my heavens. And then he was like, but that video was the most viewed anti-suicide PSA video of all time. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, if you really, like, cared about what you're saying, then you would not give two cruds how many views that video got. You would not care if it was the most viewed anti-suicide video, you know? Like, it's only the most viewed because it's you. Because you get so much attention for being such a horrible human being. Like, oh my heavens. And then, like, I agree with Casey on most of everything I think. Because, like, what he was saying, I was like, but, yeah, he was laughing and excited. And that's the words that Casey used in the video. He said, so why are you so, like, excited? Why were you laughing and happy for the attention, happy that you saw a body? Like, and Casey also was like, you said in the beginning of your video that this is something that's never been on YouTube before. Like, never been on YouTube before. You've never seen this on YouTube. So you were so hyped to show people this dead body so you could get the attention. It just really makes me mad. Oh, and then back to the documentary. He said that he was talking about it, and he was like, oh, I have a booger. He was like, I want to make the documentary because if I don't make it, then someone else is going to make it. So, no. No one else is going to make a documentary about your life. Like, no one would, like, influence you, like, support you that much that they would want to make a documentary about you, dude. So, I don't know. And the documentary just seems like it's, like, just gonna be pity, you know? It's gonna be pity for him because he had such a hard time, you know? Such a hard time after he posted someone who had struggled for so long that they just couldn't take it anymore. He struggled for so long. Logan Paul was just having a rough day, you know, after he posted that. Oh my gosh. Oh. And then, what else? Okay. And then he said also at the end of the, not end, but like later in the video, he said, or maybe it wasn't like in the middle, I don't know. He was like, I just think of myself, or I don't know what he said exactly, but he said, basically he said that he thinks of himself as the fastest, the biggest, the best, and the greatest. So he said that he wants to keep his YouTube how he is basically is the fastest, biggest, best, and greatest. He thinks of himself as the greatest YouTuber. I don't know. I'm just like, you're really trying hard to get people to not hate you, and you're saying freaking dumb crap. I don't even know, you know, my dude, like, I think if he was a little more sensitive to the subject and not just, like, chilling out and, like, I'm right, you're wrong, you know. And I think he wants people to believe that he's sorry and that he understands why it's wrong, but I don't think he does. How he talks, he just is like, I'm so sorry about this, you know? And then he says other crap where he's still trying to redeem himself. He's still trying to redeem himself from doing that, you know? And then Casey said something about electrocuting a rat, which I did not watch that video, and I did not plan on watching that video. And then he said it was already dead. Oh, voice cracks. Excuse my little soul. But he said that it was already dead. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know what the heck that was talking about, but I just watched the whole video, and I was like, okay, so I have it up again on my laptop, and he kind of has said it a few times that he's the type of YouTuber that takes it to the extreme. So he's proud that he takes it to the extreme. He's proud that he did that. So, good job. I just don't understand, you know. Okay, so now I'm on the part where he's talking about the rat, and Casey's like, isn't that just a contradiction to what you were saying? Because Logan Paul is like, I'm just going to adopt the fact that they think that I'm a horrible human. I wonder why. So let's see what else he says.
And isn't that a direct contradiction to everything you just put out about how you're changing and how you're a different person? Yeah. Videos were inside of a week. Yeah, I know, but
Can't see
to
it
me, while I can still be a good person, I'm also still was possibly am.
Okay, here's where he says the thing about the fastest and things.
I mean, that's who I am. That's the brand of Logan Paul. It's the fastest, the biggest, the best, the greatest. And
like, dude, you're not, okay? He really cheeses me if you can't tell. And then he keeps saying that he's been a creator for 4 years. I've been a creator for 4 years, making people laugh for 4 years. Yeah, but you did one stupid thing. One very stupid thing, and now it's all down the freaking garbage can. Okay, so here's another part where it kind of gets messy.
That's all part of the same.
Okay. Play.
Outfits. Yeah, so that being insensitive. Additional things you've done. Yeah. Running around Japan wearing silly outfits. Yeah, so that being insensitive to culture. That's all part of the same. I want to address this because I'm not gonna lie. This is the hardest thing about all this is I think being perceived as culturally insensitive. As far as the outfits go.
So he thinks it's not culturally insensitive to go to Japan, run around in a costume because he got the costume there. So they're perfectly fine with this since they sell it there. And then throw Pokeballs at cars because it's funny. And he goes, well, I would do that here anyway. Yeah, but you're not here. You're in Japan, you know? You're in Japan and you're making fun of it, you know? So, I don't know. That really also made me really mad.
Okay.
Let's see what else.
And then deeper, I mean, we could dive into the specifics of what happened. There's a difference between culturally insensitive.
Oh, yeah. There's a difference between culturally insensitive and insensitive. So, that's what he was saying with the Pokemon. He was saying that that's just insensitive. Not culturally. Just insensitive. Yeah, so don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. And then he just said that his brand that he was at the time, and he keeps saying that his brand still carries on. He just said literally half a second ago that he still has his brand. His brand of the biggest, the best, the fastest, the strongest. And then his brand that it was at the time. So it's changed, actually. So now it's not the same. So now he's not the biggest and the baddest and the strongest. What? This is my favorite part of the whole thing. Okay, ready? Okay. This needs to be just a second. I'm gonna plug it into my Bluetooth. Okay.
Try to be a better person, but truly now it's like I'm vegan now.
He's vegan now. He's vegan
my
now.
girlfriend-
Wow, good job. You're vegan now. I'm getting flashback Mary. Sorry, hennies. He's like so proud of himself because he's vegan. Good job. Like, nothing against vegans. I literally don't care. But I'm like, you think because you're vegan and because you're one person, your girlfriend, you're one person in the whole entire world that thinks you're holier than thou, you know? And speaking of holier than thou, I feel like that's kind of the attitude that he has during the whole video. He's like, you know, I did this dumb crap, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore because I had this huge following and they're still following me. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care.
Who is extremely wise. And
his girlfriend's
she helps me
extremely
grow and
wise.
become the
That's why
person I
she's
wanna
dating
become.
him. No shade on
my
his sister.
content is
I mean, I guess, yeah.
focused more on positivity and
Positivity, like killing the
doing
rat?
what you want to do to achieve your goals.
Like
which is
killing the rat?
Like I said, it's always been that. But all that stuff is overlooked when you make a mistake or...
Well, I think that the sensationalism clouds that. It's like an eclipse. If that mission, which again I do think is noble, wanting to motivate...
I don't even want to say it.
But when a moon comes in front of it, and that moon is a moon of sensationalism that is harmful, it clouds out. It completely blacks out.
What's harmful?
I mean, I think like the general sort of disrespectfulness that comes along with that kind of sensationalism.
True.
I think that certainly everything that sort of precipitated the Suicide Force incident.
Sure.
I think that
okay.
the
Also, Casey asks him, Logan, what he was thinking before the suicide video. And I don't actually remember what he said, but I know that it was really dumb. So I think it was, let me think for a hot second. Okay, and this here, in just a second.
Having to maintain that audience.
Okay, it's kind of why I don't like Casey. I do love his videos, but sometimes I'm like...
You and I both identify.
Okay, ready?
Which is that, like, the pressure of being a YouTuber, of being a daily vlogger, of uploading every single day, having to maintain that audience, get more views so you can get paid to keep it going.
Okay, so getting more views so you can get paid to keep it going, which I understand. But, I mean, I don't really like YouTubers like that, you know? My kind of vibe of YouTuber is, these are my dudes, you know? My subscribers are my fans, yes, but they're also like, they're people who care about my life, they care about what I'm doing, they want to see what I'm doing, you know? And he seems to not care about that. Neither of them seem to care about that, you know? They seem to care about the brand, you know? Which is fine for some people, but I don't like that, you know? I like being more intimate than that. But I guess if that's what you want to watch, it's fine. And I like watching Casey's videos, and that's not even my type of YouTuber that I usually like. And kind of like David Dobrik, he doesn't really care that much, but his videos are good, you know? So, I don't know. Okay, here's some more.
Get more views so you can get paid to keep it going.
Okay,
the focus on relevancy, the focus on the biggest channel today, the most subscribers today. Like, there are pressures that come along with that.
Their focus is the most subscribers and the biggest YouTube channel and how big you can get, how big your brain can get, you know? And I don't know. I'm just like, good luck beating PewDiePie's 65 million subscribers. Isn't that right? I mean, I don't even know. But I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird that they're so focused on that instead of, and it's not that they're not creating good content. It's just, I think you should focus on the people more than the numbers, you know, and the people who are watching more than how much you're getting paid, because they clearly have enough money, you know. They have enough money to do what they want. Okay, and now, Casey just said that he feels like whenever he stopped vlogging for a little bit in 2016, it was because he felt like he was so full of SHIT crap, because all he felt like he was doing was getting that tunnel vision. He did this like 6 times. And he wasn't focusing on what it really means. So that's kind of also like rebooting, you know? But, I don't know. Let's see what else he has to say.
Have
Logan's
you ever
question.
found yourself in a place where you are being influenced by your success rather than your creativity? And did that lead to your demise? Because that's what happened to me.
Well, I would probably push back at the idea that I had a demise, but certainly it contributed to my not wanting to daily vlog.
So, yeah, I mean, y'all, this video is too long, and I've gotten out basically everything I want to say. If I have anything more to say, I'll say it on tonight's video, so stay tuned for that. Oh heavens, I broke something. Thanks for watching, I guess. Go watch that video if you're still interested. Go subscribe to people, I guess, if you want. Don't forget to stay happy and work on making yourself the best person you can be. And don't let this little turd head get you down in the dumps. Or me, because I was super, like, cheese the whole time. Okay, bye.